Hello students, welcome to the class of English Literature. How are you all? I hope all will be fine. Good it is. So students, today we are going to study chapter number 9 of short stories. My Greatest Olympic Prize, written by Jesse Owens. This is our treasure trove book, as you know very well. In this book we are having 9 chapter, the name of our Olympic prize. Archives American athlete Jesse Owens tells his stunning Olympic story about putting differences aside for the love of the games. Basically this is the story of Jesse Owens. He is Jesse Owens. Here, this is the picture of Jesse Owens. Jesse Owens, also known as the Bucky Bullet, was born on September 12, 1913 in Oakville, Alabama. In high school, he won 3 track and field events at the 1933 National Interscholastic Championship. 2 years later, while competing the Ohio State University, he equaled one world record and broke 3 others. In 1936, Owens won 4 gold medals at the Olympic Games in Berlin. At East Technical High School, Owens quickly made a name for himself as a nationally recognized sprinter, setting records in the 100 and 200 yard dashes as well as the long jump. After graduating, Owens enrolled at the Ohio State University, where he continued to flourish as an athlete. Enrolled means to say designated. It means now named was there. Here flourish means to say growth, rise. His name is going to rise. It means now he is going to be a well-known personality. His dominance at the Big Ten Games was at par for the course for Owens that year, which saw him win 4 events at the NCAA Championship, 2 events at the AAU Championship, and 3 other at the Olympic trials. In all, Owens competed in 42 events that year. Winning them all, Jesse Owens, who smoked up to a pack of cigarettes a day for a good deal of his life, died of lung cancer in Tucson, Arizona on March 31, 1980. So this was about the Jesse Owens. Here students, we read 2 words, NCAA. This is NCAA. What is NCAA? National Collegiate Athletic Association Championship. And what is AAU? AAU, it means Junior Olympic Games, largest national multi-sports events for youth in the United States. Clear? Before telling the story, some helplines are there. We will read all these. First is Jesse Owens' hard practice for the 1936 Olympic Games. Second, Jesse wants to disprove Hitler's Aryan supremacy theory. Next one, Luz Long kept under wraps to fight Jesse Owens. Jesse, an angry athlete, determined to beat Luz Long. Jesse's meeting with Luz Long, mistakes committed by Jesse in overexcitement, Long's suggestion to Jesse very positive. Both treat each other as friends and not as rivals. In the final, Jesse Owens wins. His gold medals, not a medal won, but his friendship with Luz Long. Taking part and not winning, most important thing. So these were the helplines. Now we are going to study a story. What is there in the story? So it was the summer of 1936. The Olympic Games were being held in Berlin. Because Adolf Hitler childishly insisted that his performers were members of a master race. Nationalistic feelings were at an all-time high. It means the Hitler was thinking that the person who are going to perform by his side, they were the master of the race. He was in overconfidence. I was not too worried about all this. Who is saying this? Jesse Owens. I had trained, sweated and disciplined myself for 6 years with the games in mind. It means Jesse practiced a lot. While I was going over on the boat, all I could think about was taking home 1 or 2 of those gold medals. I had my eye especially on the running broad jump. A year before, as a sophomore at Ohio State University. Sophomore is to say, it is we can say that the second year student of the college. I had set the world's record of 26 feet 8 hole 1 upon 4 inches. Everyone kind of expected me to win that Olympic event hands down. I was in for a surprise. When the time came for the broad jump trials, I was startled to see a tall boy hitting the pit at almost 26 feet on his practice leaps. He turned out to be a German named Luz Long. I was told that Hitler had kept him under wraps, evidently hoping to win the jump with him. I guess that if Long won, it would add some new support to the Nazi's Aryan superiority theory. After all, I am a Negro, a little hot under the collar about Hitler's ways. I determined to go out there and really show Der Führer and his master race who was superior and who was not. An angry athlete is an athlete who will make mistakes, as any coach will tell you. I was no exception. On the first of my 3 qualifying jumps, I leaped from several inches beyond the takeoff board for a foul. On the second jump, I fouled even worse. It means first foul was okay, but the second was worse. Did I come 3,000 miles for this? I thought bitterly. This time he was thinking that for this he came here. These type of fouls he would make here to foul out of the trials and make a fool of my. Walking a few yards from the pit, I kicked disgustedly at the dirt because that time he was in anger. Suddenly I felt a hand on my shoulder. I turned to look into the friendly blue eyes of the tall German broad jumper. He had easily qualified for the finals on his first attempt. Because of his personality, Jesse was guessing this. He offered me a firm handshake. Jesse Owens, I am Luz Long. I don't think we have met. He spoke English well, though with a German twist to it. Twist means to say a flavor turn means it was a touch. Glad to meet you, I said. Then trying to hide my nervousness, I added, how are you? I am fine. The question is, how are you? What do you mean? I asked. Something must be eating you, he said, proud, the way foreigners are when they have mastered a bit of American slang. You should be able to qualify with your eyes closed. Believe me, I know it, I told him, and it felt good to say that to someone. Who is saying these lines? These words are going to be told by Louis Long. For the next few minutes, we talked together. I did not tell Long what was eating me, but he seemed to understand my anger, and he took pains to reassure me. Means he tried to make him understand, no need to worry. If you want to achieve, you will do the hard work. Don't make haste, don't be angry, otherwise you will make mistakes. He was trying to keep him calm. Although he had been schooled in the Nazi youth movement, he did not believe in the Aryan supremacy business any more than I did. We laughed over the fact that he really looked the part. Though an inch taller than I, he had a lean muscular frame. It means a perfect body, clear blue eyes, blonde hair, and is strikingly handsome. He was very smart because of his personality. Chiseled face. Chiseled means to say engrave. It means to say someone make this face by himself. Finally, seeing this that I had calmed down somewhat, he pointed to the takeoff board. Look, he said, why don't you draw a line a few inches in back of the board and aim at making your takeoff from there? You will be sure not to foul, and you certainly ought to jump for far enough to qualify. What does it matter if you are not first in the trials? Tomorrow is what counts. With the help of this, he wanted to help me, because I think, according to me, he understood that I am a hard worker. Suddenly, all the tensions seemed to ebb out of my body. It means to say gone out, as the truth of what he said hit me. Confidently, I drew a line a full foot in back of the board and proceeded to jump from there. I qualified with almost a foot to spare. Spare means extra. That night, I walked over the Louis Long's room in the Olympic Village to thank him. I knew that if it had not been for him, I probably would not be jumping in the finals the following day. We sat in his quarters and talked for 2 hours about track and field, ourselves, the world situation, a dozen other things. When I finally got up to leave, we both knew that a real friendship had been formed. Louis would go out to the field the next day trying to beat me if he could. But I knew that he wanted me to do my best, even if that meant my winning. As it turned out, Louis broke his own past record. In doing so, he pushed me on to a peak performance. I remember that at the instant I landed from my final jump, the one which set the Olympic record of 26 feet 5 whole 5 upon 16 inches, he was at my side. Congratulating me despite the fact that Hitler glared. Glared means to say he was looking at us from the stands not 100 yards away. It means where Hitler was standing, it was not far away. It is near about 200 yards away from the spot where they were standing. Louis shook my hand hard, and it was not a fake smile with a broken heart on his face. It is a short of grip either. It means he was very happy. Now what he told me, you can melt down all the gold medals and cups I have, and they could not be a plating on the 24-carat friendship. I felt for Louis Long at that moment. I realized then too that Louis was the epitome of what Pierre de Coubertin, founder of the modern Olympic Games must have had in mind when he said the important thing in the Olympic Games is not winning but taking part. The essential thing in life is not conquering but fighting well. It means to say it is must to take part in a competition, but this is not for that we will win or not. It means we have to try. Never we will think about the result. What will be the result? We should try to give our best in every competition, everywhere. Now what is the theme of the poem? Short story. The theme of the lesson is that the true spirit of Olympics is not winning but taking part. Liz Long did not win, but he was a good example of Olympic spirit. To Jesse Owens, the greatest prize was not the gold medal but his new friendship with Liz Long, which he compared with the 24-karat gold. Now students, on behalf of the story, what you will do? First you will read the text, then on behalf of text, there in your workbook passages are given. So what you will do? You will try to understand the text and solve the passage. Questions are given. 4-5 questions are given here. First question is here. As the first passage, I was in for a surprise, and when the time came for the broad jump trial started, etc., etc. You will read. On behalf of that, you are having some questions, so you will try to solve all these questions. Just look here. Passage 3. So many passages are there. Altogether, how many passages? That is, I am going to tell you. Wait a minute. Total passages are in the book 5 passages. Maybe in new workbook some changes are there, then you will go through. So you will attempt all the passages. You are having sufficient time. Don't waste your time. And at last you will get 2 or 3 questions that you have to attempt in the notebook. So what you will do? You will already prepared in a notebook in 9th class. But if you want, you can prepare new one here, and in that notebook you will write all the question answers properly. Neat and clean writing should be there. And don't waste your time, please. You are having so much time, I can say plenty of time, so utilize your time. Keep in the touch of the study. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you very much.